Hi everybody, this video is going to be about the Western Australian graduate stream. So this is for people who want to apply for the 190 and 491 visa in Western Australia and they're graduates of a Western Australian institution. This is also helpful for people who are looking to study in Western Australia, but it is important to note that the eligibility requirements will change from year to year. Hopefully not too much. I must say Western Australia did have some big changes over the last few years. I think there's a huge skill shortage there now. So that's why there's quite favorable eligibility requirements now. I think it's been really good over the last 2-3 years, and they have been inviting applicants consistently, which is great. Last year, they conducted invitation rounds almost every single month, and it definitely was the most favorable for graduates, which makes a lot of sense because you spent your time studying in Western Australia and you're probably most likely to stay there as well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tracy Chen and I'm an immigration lawyer based in Australia. I'm the principal lawyer and CEO of Mason Chen Law Group. If you want to get in contact with myself or one of our fantastic lawyers or agents, our contact details are below. And we have also released mini courses so you can learn all about migration, different areas, different types of visas on courses.tracymigration.com.au. So first of all, because this is a 491 and 190 visa, you must be under 45 years of age when you get your invitation. You must score at least competent English, which is equivalent to 6 in each band for IELTS or 50 in each band for PTE. And you must have a valid skills assessment in an eligible occupation. Now, you will need to check the occupation list, but for Western Australia, there's a separate occupation list as well. So you will need to check that it's available for Western Australia on the occupation list under the graduate stream. So we will go through that in the video. Key features are there is no application fee for the Western Australian nomination. Applicants in Western Australia are going to be prioritized. If you're applying interstate or as an overseas candidate, you'll be considered the same, so you'll have the same playing ground. They're going to prioritize applicants who have an occupation in a WA industry sector with critical demand, and applicants with an occupation in the construction industry will be prioritized. They don't need a job offer, but as graduates, we'll go through the requirements because it is more favorable. So if you met all those basic requirements that I said before, we can move on to the next stage. So first of all, I'd probably look at the graduate occupation list on the Western Australian website, because if your occupation is not on the list, then you wouldn't be eligible to apply. I find the website actually a little bit hard to navigate. So you'll go to view eligible occupations, and then you can see all the different sections so you can click on them. But if you do know your occupation code, you can just put it into the finder and it will tell you. And it will show on the side whether the occupation is on the graduate occupation list. Now you'll need to make sure that you have a valid skills assessment, and it is a full skills assessment. Provisional skills assessment cannot be used for this purpose, and you'll need to meet the English language requirement, which I just mentioned previously. So you'll need to meet the study requirements in Western Australia. So first of all, you must have completed a full qualification in Western Australia. You must have studied the course for the full duration in Western Australia in an accredited Western Australia educational institution. You can check this on the website. You must have completed the studies full-time in a face-to-face learning environment. So that is on-campus study. Online study will not qualify, and it must be for a period of at least 2 academic years. Now, the strict definition of this is that you'll need to check that your course runs for a total of 92 weeks on Cricos, and you'll need to see that from start to finish, you completed it over 16 calendar months. That is the strict definition. It's not easy to calculate and understand, so I do recommend, if you are unsure, to get the right legal and migration advice. Now, the qualification will need to be a PhD or master's degree or a higher degree. So in this case, bachelor honors degree, graduate certificate or graduate diploma, or a bachelor will qualify as long as it's over 2 academic years. And vet qualifications do qualify as well. So it must be certificate 3 or higher. Now, normally these vet qualifications are trade qualifications. So you would have obtained a trade qualification after studying for 2 years. It could be a certificate 3, it could be a certificate 3 and 4, or it could be a certificate 3, 4 and a diploma. A lot of the times that that's how these courses are packaged. You'll need to provide evidence of this. So this would mean your award certificate, a record of your results, your transcript, and obviously your completion letter. They are quite strict when it comes to supplying these documents because they want to make sure that you are definitely a Western Australian graduate and you did study there for the required time. So this is how candidates in the graduate stream are going to be ranked in terms of who's going to be invited first. So first of all, let's have a look at graduate stream people who have completed higher education. They'll first prioritize candidates who are currently living in Western Australia, and then they'll look at candidates who are living offshore or in another Australian state. Then they're going to prioritize candidates with occupations in the building and construction industry first, then healthcare and social assistance, hospitality and tourism, and then education and training. Then they'll look at all other industry sectors. Then they'll consider applicants who have completed master's or PhD first, then honours degree, then bachelor degree, then those who have a highest EOI point score, and then the oldest EOI submission date. And then this is also the same way that they will rank applicants who have completed vocational education training in Western Australia. All the things I mentioned before is all you need to apply. You don't need to have a job offer. You don't need to have work experience. The graduate stream doesn't require any of that. Now, it's important to remember that this differs for occupations though, but it's a different concept. So for example, if you are a registered nurse, when you graduate, you can apply for a skills assessment and apply for this expression of interest. But there are occupations that require 1 year of work experience to actually get a skills assessment. That has nothing to do with what the graduate stream is. It has nothing to do with Western Australia. That's separate requirements for the skills assessing body and that occupation by the Department of Home Affairs. So don't get those mixed up. So if your occupation does require 1 year of work experience to get a skills assessment, you will still need to do that and then qualify for the WA graduate stream. But for the WA graduate stream itself, you don't need to have work experience. So for example, if you completed a Bachelor of Accounting and you got the skills assessment through IPA or CPA, it's a full skills assessment, then you can go ahead and apply in Western Australia. No work experience is required. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share this with friends and family who need it. Our contact details are below, so feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.